Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of March 21st through the 27th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, as well as given it a thumbs up. It is truly greatly appreciated. Thank you. Laying some burdens down this week for yourself. Maybe you've been putting too much on your shoulders for a long time. Maybe your job is expecting too much of you for what they're willing to pay. So you're telling them, no, that's not going to happen, sort of thing. And, all right, there could be some travel unexpectedly coming in for some of you as well. A relationship, and that could be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a significant other. Friendships are very significant in our lives. And this could be you seeing the true colors of them. So you're realizing that you don't want to, hang around with them this week. You just want time to yourself. Maybe they're always around all the time. You just need a little bit of time to yourself. And the Six of Pentacles. So there you go. You're starting to realize that you have enough. You're willing to share. You're very kind that way. You always try to help others. You've learned a lot of lessons in your life, and you're also learning this week to let other people help you as well, because that pays on both sides. Sometimes it makes people happy to just help you. You're going to have to learn to accept as well as, give it out all the time. And the Ace of Swords. So there you go. You're preparing and feeling inspired this week to do something. Something's clearing the air. You're just feeling more independent this week for yourself. And the Tower card. So there you are. Something's showed up, definitely showing its true colors here. Whether that's, like I said, it could be a friendship as well. Things happen in our life and we start to realize when we thought we were on such solid ground, and it gets shook from under us, and we give our heads a shake and wonder, wow, where did that come from? Sort of thing. You get that wake-up call to realize that, okay, if it's a friendship, you're realizing that, well, I need to back away from that one a little bit. If it's finances, you're trying to get things in order so that you don't have to, have needless stress put upon you. But you're getting that insight this week for sure. And the Five of Rods. So some sort of competition, or perhaps feeling like you're in some sort of competition. Maybe you've, thrown your hat in the ring there for a different position in your job, and now you're, starting to wonder that, do I stand out enough? Do I have enough what it takes? That sort of thing. You're, putting a lot of extra burdens on yourself. Competition. This could be competition for real, but it doesn't have to be. This could be just, you competing with yourself, that maybe they have better papers and maybe they have, better friends, that sort of thing. But, you're paying attention to this week. You're successful enough. You realize that, you must move forward. So in order to have different things in your life. So now you're trying to figure out this week of how to do it. Maybe that's why this has come to the realization that you've gone as far as you can where you are, and now you have to take your talents elsewhere. And the Eight of Rods. So there it is. Information coming in really fast for you, unexpectedly. This could be, somebody coming in and saying, hey, I'm not supposed to let you know, but you stand out the best. You have the best papers. People like you the most, that sort of thing. You're getting that accolade of good in your life this week. You know, you stand out. Things are starting to come in fast and furious and growing, and, you know, it's good. It's very good cards for yourself. And the High Priestess. So most definitely, maybe a little bit nervous that somebody's going to say something about you to somebody else. So you're having that little bit of wondering, worrying needlessly, of course. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. We've all have a past. We've all done things in our life. And they shouldn't come back to haunt us as much as teach us. And I think that's what you're starting to realize this week for yourself, you know. Or maybe you're hearing from a family member that you haven't heard from for a while. They're, you know, withdrew from you in the family, or you withdrew from them, and now they're, you know, you're getting in contact with them, and they have all the information on the inside scoop of what's been going on, that sort of thing. And the Wheel of Fortune. So there you are. So very good luck. You know, things are starting to pay off. This could be an increase in your pay coming in for you as well. You know, there's money here for sure. You know, there's plenty of love. You're having that big breakthrough in your career. Things are starting to move forward, and you're quite content and happy with that, which you definitely should be because you've worked for it. And the Ace of Wands, so there it comes. Opportunities are knocking. Now you just got to make the decision. You have the energy to move forward in careers and creative projects. You know, your mind is just a blur with all the information. But it's good. It's going to keep going and prospering into the future. And the King of Rods. So there you are. This change is coming this week. You're very motivated, waiting for it. You're anticipating it. You're just sort of sitting there on a hot seat, you know, waiting for them to come in and say yes or no to whether you're changing your path going forward or you're staying where you're at. You know, you're planning a trip too off in the future here as well for you. And the Justice card, so there it comes, you know, for all it's worth. This could be that you have to sign a contract now with this new beginning. For some of you, you know, this could be a divorce as well. Something, you know, not quite panned out. But this is a legal contract of some sort coming towards you. I have a feeling that this is more to do with a job. You know, and this could be some people finally paying you back. Maybe that you've lent out some money or helped them in the past, and now you're, you know, asking for that help back, and it's coming back to you. So that's very good. You know, you're feeling more empowered this week. You're starting to see things more clearly. You're really paying attention to what's going on around you, what's happened. You've had a lot of time to think this week about all aspects in your life so that you can come to a clear and decisive decision. And the Seven of Pentacles. So there you are. You definitely, you know, put all your little eggs out there in your basket, and you're trying to, you know, the timing's good. Definitely good for you. You know, you're feeling more passionate about what you're doing again. Maybe you know, haven't for quite some time, and that can be in your job as well as your life in general. Maybe you've had that time to reflect a little bit more, so you're stepping back. You're realizing that, you know, you're having to control a few more impulses than maybe you even thought you had. So the situation is well under control and well under hand. You just got to patiently wait for the answer now, which is not that easy. All right, I'm going to shuffle and do you an Angel Oracle card. But your cards are on the upswing. You know, you're settling old scores. You know, you're moving forward on what you want to have in the future. You've seen what's real in your life and what's not as well. So that's quite the thing. But you're moving forward. You know, you're going to get that pay raise. You're going to get that career bump that you've always wanted. So that's beautiful to see. All right. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. There you are. All right, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.